Hello again. I actually have some very interesting news. One, here in the AV, I'm so finally happy to say in August, it is a cloudy day and we might have a little bit of rain, which honestly would be really nice because it has been in the triple digits. And yes, it has been hot. But when you live in the high desert, it happens every year, so I'm not surprised. But anyways, I actually have news. My beautiful plant here, for the longest time, I thought it was a spaghetti squash. But I haven't seen any spaghetti squash yet. But what I have are pumpkins. Yes, I have to show you my pumpkins. But I do want to show you my pumpkins. Someone come here. And there's Mocha escaping. Look at that. Mocha, little Houdini. I'll throw him back in the house here in a few minutes. But here are some of my pumpkins. Let me get in here. Here's pumpkin number 1. Yeah, I was killing some more squash bugs. Those things are relentless. Squash bugs are relentless. But guess what? I don't give up either, so good luck. And here's my second one. My second pumpkin. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? Wow, oh my gosh. I got 2 little pumpkins and they're white. Oh my gosh, which is actually kind of cool. As you can see, like, I have vines coming over here. I mean, it is just taking over my yard. I'm trying to extend my stick, but you can see it's just taking over my yard. It's all over here. Look at that. You know, like I said, I'm getting pumpkins in here. I'm so excited. I got a little baby pumpkin. I got vines here. Vines going on in here. I got a lot of bugs. But honestly, I'm just trying to get rid of those squash bugs because those things do a lot of damage to your plants. And the last thing you want is more squash bugs. I have more vines coming over here. I actually had to move vines out of my tomato area. And then I have vines coming over here. And then I got another, I want to say pumpkin or cantaloupe over here. And a little vine here. So that's kind of what's going on. So unfortunately, this is what squash bugs do to your squash. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. But like I said, they're relentless and so much. Well, this afternoon, since it's been such a lovely day, as you can tell, look at these gorgeous clouds. Gorgeous clouds. Look at that. Beautiful. And we heard thunder earlier today. And yes, I am outside in the rain. Well, not the rain. We got a couple of drops with the big metal rod. So, hey, you know, you only live once, right? Anyways, I fear nothing. This is the update on my garden. Here's like my corn's starting to catch up to me, so I'm pretty excited about that. And just trying to keep the bugs at bay at this point, so that's all I'm trying to do. But honestly, I love my garden. I love being out here. I love watching everything grow. Last year I tried to start a garden and it wasn't happening. Like, my backyard pretty much looked like a scene from Mad Max. It was dead, it was dry, I was very depressed. But this year, I mean, I am so happy on how everything's going. Bugs and all. So I am so happy and so grateful for this abundance of beauty of plants and nature in my garden. And I love sharing it with you guys. So thank you to my subscribers, 65 of you. Very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. Hello again. Well, today has been actually a very fun day today. And I just found out that I have pumpkins growing, which is really exciting. My grapes are starting to need to be picked today. So I'm actually really excited about that. Here is my grapevine. I have had her since about, 2003, and she's gotten big. And like her, she's also taking over the yard. I pretty much have to like clip her every year or she'll take up this whole area. Or maybe I should let her do it. Why not? So let me just kind of show you what I have so far. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick these grapes and call it. So I definitely want to get them before the birds do, because the birds, as you can see, have been having a lot of fun with my grapes. So let's get some grapes before they get more of my grapes. I mean, I don't mind sharing my grapes, but I do want some too, so it's only fair. Oh, nothing. I'm picking grapes, look. Oh yeah, I'm totally. That's my husband, George.
What?
Nothing, I'm talking to my phone. That's my husband George in the background. He's asking me about the grapes. But we've got more grapes. So let me pause. Okay, my husband, we came and did some talking. He's a huge Key and the Hill fan, just like I am. And so then we're talking about that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish getting as much grapes as we have today because, oh my gosh, I got some caterpillars and they're caterpillaring like crazy over here. So we're just gonna let them caterpillar. Caterpillars, they're gonna turn into, well, something. I don't know what, but. Okay. Well, I'm back. Like I said, we got some more grapes going on here. Look at these beauties. Yes, I got a lot of grapes, especially here in this area. Okay, so now I'm gonna get back in here. I'm getting my clipper, so we're just gonna get in here, pull this out, and let's clip some grapes. There you go. Whew. There you go. Clip some grapes. We got grapes. Look at that. We got grapes. Grapes. We definitely got some grapes. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. This is what I got picked today. So I got a nice good pile. And even though we have a little bit of clouds and it kind of rained today, it was actually more of a sprinkle. A sprinkle that gets your car dirty. So, but I did get everything really good in water today. And right now everything's just starting to get really hot. As you can see here, I got a squash coming up right here, so I'm really proud of that. I want to see if it's big enough. Oh, yeah, actually it's pretty big. So let me go ahead and pick it. Pick this right now. So, there you go. So we got a squash. Kind of picked off the head, but that's okay. I'm going to cook it today, so it's all good. So, but yeah, so we got these here. And I should have some corn coming up here soon. Pretty excited about that. I'll do a whole video when it's time for me to pick my corn. So that's starting to come up. And come here, this is more of my vines from my, I guess, my pumpkins. I thought they were spaghetti squash, but you know what? I actually planted a whole bunch of seeds, so it's actually just one big surprise. Baby, see here? I got another baby pumpkin. Look how cute. And I got these beautiful flowers coming up here. These blossoms that are coming in. So honestly, I'm just excited. I'm very excited. And then if you come here, another little baby pumpkin. Look how cute he is. Oh, or she. But yeah, this is my grapes. I have been very blessed this year with an amazing amount of abundances in my garden. And the wonderful people in my life, in my home, with my animals. Now, the abundance of money, I notice that likes to come a little, later than sooner. So, but I'm still working on that, so I'm not worried about it. But thanks for everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Thanks for following my blog and my tutorials with crocheting. I will eventually get back to those, but I don't know. I just have to feel it, and right now, I'm just kind of more into my garden and anything else like that, but I do plan on making more tutorials in crocheting. Just kind of let me know. So, but yeah, thank you for subscribing for my 65 subscribers. I'm very grateful to have you guys. I'm very happy to share my life with you guys. You're awesome. So I'm going to take a break for today. And once it gets cooler, I'm going to come out here with the colander because I got a lot of grapes to clean up and pick through. And yeah, this is definitely a hot mess. Look at that. That is definitely a hot mess. But it's beautiful. I love it. I love my grapes. So, and I'm actually going to be planning to, I'm actually going to freeze them because I'm going to try to make grape jelly this year. So I'll do a vlog about that probably later on. That'll be more in my kitchen. So I got to clean it first because I got a lot of dishes. So, but anyways, but here's my grapes.